Welcome to an overview on how to install Bradley Float Series Euro-style partitions. Before you begin, review the partition layout and drawings and read through the installation manual to ensure proper installation. The parts and hardware included for this installation include the following: measure the dimensions of the stall widths in compliance with the toilet placement and specifications. Install the first U-bracket vertically on the wall, 100 mm off the floor. Use a 4D laser level marking the center line of the U-bracket. Mark the drill holes on the wall. Use an 8 mm drill bit to drill the pilot holes. Install the U-bracket. Using a 4D laser level and the first U-bracket as a guide, mark the locations of the tops or bottoms of the remaining U-brackets and install. Determine the center line of the pilaster and then draw a full-length line. Verify the measurements for pilaster placement and the dimensions where the smaller U-bracket is to be placed on the back of the pilaster. Ensure the U-bracket is level and flush with the bottom of the pilaster. Mark the drill holes. Using a 4.2 mm drill bit, drill the holes through the first panel only, and then attach the U-bracket. Position the partition panel on its rear edge. Apply glue in the groove of the back of the panel and place the pilaster with the smaller U-bracket into that groove. Using the T-connector as a template, mark the drill holes on the bottom edge of the middle pilaster and panel. Use a 4.2 mm drill bit to drill the marked holes. Then secure the T-connector. For the upper connection, use the two L brackets flush with the top. Align the long edge on the panel and the short edge on the pilaster. Mark the drill holes for the top brackets. Using a 4.2 mm drill bit, drill the holes through the first panel only. Tightly secure the top brackets. Place the upper retaining block against the top brackets and push it onto the upper edge of the panel. Install all 8 screws to the L brackets first, then install the large headrail bracket. Insert the foot and escutcheon through the lower heavy U-bracket. Place the heavy U-bracket with the foot into the foot drill hole located in the partition panel. Use a rubber mallet to secure the foot. Temporarily place the panel pilaster assembly into the back wall U-bracket and then mark 3 drill holes for the wall bracket. Drill the marked holes using an 8 mm drill bit. Insert the plastic anchors into the drilled holes. Tightly secure the brackets. Support the front of the panels and pilasters using floor jacks. Use a standard level and 4D laser level to be sure the panel is level and perpendicular with the floor. Insert the headrail into the upper retaining blocks and use the set screw to temporarily hold the headrail in place. Use a rubber mallet to insert the end stopper into the headrail. Hang the doors on the pre-installed hinges and then pull the door shut to align with the system. With the first stall completed, continue with the subsequent stalls using the same instructions. Position the front door clearance by clamping the 3 mm thick spacers or wedges between the doors and pilasters. Verify even gaps and that the components are flush and level. Secure the wall bracket to the end pilasters. Pull the support leg down until it is firmly seated on the floor. Drill into the floor through the holes in the flange. Secure the support to the floor. Place the plastic disc between flange and floor. Slide the lower heavy U-bracket up firmly under the partition panel. Use a 4.2 mm drill bit to drill through the bracket and into the first wall of the tubing of the foot assembly. Then secure the bracket and foot in place with a 4.8 mm screw. Hold the square headrail in the correct position against the wall and mark the locations of the screw holes. Drill these wall locations using a 4.2 mm drill bit. Insert two 6 mm anchors at these locations. Line up headrail flange against the inserts and screw in the two 5.6 mm by 32 mm countersunk screws. Slide the finish flange over the screw flange and use silicone to secure. When the width of the end pilaster is more than 125 mm wide, attach stabilizers to connect the end pilasters and headrail. Where indicated, rivet all the U-brackets to panels and/or pilasters. Measure up from the bottom and down from the top, approximately 100 mm. Center the third connection between the top and bottom of the panel. Then drill using a 5 mm drill bit. Manually insert the rivets into the drilled holes. Use a rivet gun to tighten the rivets into the holes. Glue the cover plates onto the brackets. As a final step, install the indicator latches and LED indicators as outlined in the instructions.